Hello everybody, Epic Mewtwo here. We are back with another news video, and my boy, we got some hot news for you. We got two people in the call this time. We got Toy, not Toy Knight, Rip, and Kayvon is here, but he's muted right now, so he'll be back or here and whenever he is. But anyway, moving on from that though. We have a ton of news to cover, and a lot of it. As you can see, there's, what is that? A Kid Goku with a big monkey behind him?
We got Kami and Grandpa Gohan. Let's go.
Grandpa Roshi. But yes, we got a bunch of card information. We have all the super attacks from the official Dokkan Twitter. And real quick, just want to say good on you, Dokkan Twitter, for finally not letting this get data mined before you release it on your Twitter page. Good job. So we're going to go over everything. There is the new, obviously, the Kid Goku Dokkan Fest, which we kind of knew about. A brand new, this is technically Piccolo Daimao, I think. What we can't say that word.
No,
YouTube
man,
will demonetize
it's
us.
Kami. It's Kami, man.
Yeah, definitely Kami.
Yeah.
Evil, but Kami Black.
On, man. It's Kami Black.
But anyway, so we have that Demon King Piccolo. Dang it, I said it. Oh well, too bad. We also have this. This is actually technically Master Roshi, because obviously that's when like his disguise is falling apart and he hits that hot Mafuba. We also, of course, have the Goku and Arale card with featuring Mercenary Tao. We'll go over the essays in a second here. They're all absolutely fantastic. But let's go over the cards real quick. As well, we have two new categories. And the Dokkan Twitter did the job for the OST. So we don't actually, or not the OST, rather, sorry, the super text. But he's still going to give us the OST. So that'll be linked in the description. He obviously said 20 minutes, 8 minutes ago. So I'll just leave a link in the description for you. We do have two new categories to go over. And we'll go over the news that was kind of announcing all this earlier today. But let's go through it. So we have LR Youth Goku. That's weird that they specify youth, but I guess that makes sense. And Arale Noriaki to the exciting future. Leader skill Dragon Ball Seekers, Ki +3, HP attack and defense +77%. So obviously that is the Seekers of the Dragon Ball category. They also kind of just got a buff, but guess we have a free-to-play leader for it now. But anyway, 12 key super power dream causes a colossal. That's really what it says. There's like 4 R's there. But yeah, causes colossal damage to the enemy and seal super attacks. That's nice. Wow, that's guaranteed to seal. Okay, cool.
18 key. It's been like that.
That's nice. 18 key super power special. Greatly raised defense for 1 turn and caused mega colossal, of course. Passive pleasant miracle. Randomly change 1 type of key to rainbow. Attack +30%. And +2 key for every rainbow key sphere obtained. Reduce damage taken by 30% while in the first slot. That is pretty good for a free-to-play LR.
It's teetering around one of the best free-to-play LRs.
Yes.
Also, hello, I'm here now.
Hi. Oh, hi, Mark. Yes. That's very, very good. Not to mention the 3 key, the +2 key for every rainbow, and the -30% damage. Bro, that's so good.
And they'll raise their defense after the super, so they'll be tanking amazingly.
Very good, very good. Links are Penguin Village Adventure, which will never get activated, but oh well. The Innocence, Infighter, Guidance of the Dragon Ball Z, Incredible Adventure, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. And they're on a heck of a lot of categories. One of them, which we'll talk about in a minute. I'm just going to call it Youth because saying Juvenile sounds really weird. But the Youth category, Movie Heroes, Seekers of the Dragon Balls, Join Forces, and Dragon Ball Saga, which is also another new category that we'll be going over later. Let's take a look.
Just an FYI for everyone.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, especially people on Global now and also JV players, farm up if you want to. Farm up an extra TUR of this LR Goku and Arale to keep as TUR for a Link Buddy. They share all their links except Legendary Power and Penguin Village Adventure.
I love this super attack, by the way. That's what we're watching. It's so cute, bro. It's so adorable. They put in work against Mercenary Tao. That's some good stuff right there. But yes, I love too how it's like kind of like styled like the sort of Dr. Slump like art style too, with like how they do the kaboom and everything. Like it's a nice mix of Dragon Ball and Dr. Slump, which I think is really cool. By the way, if you don't know, that's what Arale's from. It's called Dr. Slump. It's not called Arale. But anyway, Moving on, we now have the brand new Dokkan Fest Goku Youth. This guy, this guy. Kayvon, do you want to read it?
You go ahead.
Okay. Leader skill, Dragon Ball Saga category, key +3, HP attack and defense plus 170%. Did I say attack and defense? HP too. So the Dragon Ball category is now a thing, and it also has a leader with a 170% boost to everything. And then the youth category is 150 to everything and key +3. So very good for both. Obviously, you know, the 150 is like kind of in the middle, like not on the lower end because it's not 130, but it's not 170 either. So still very good for both. Cool that they have kind of like he's both, which is nice. Also, I love the name of the card. Leave everything to this fist. That's funny. Super attack, bending Kamehameha, causes immense damage to the enemy with a medium chance to stun. Passive, the final wager. Own attack and defense plus 77%, plus additional attack boost up to 59%, which is kind of like a little bit odd of a number, but whatever. The more HP remaining, the greater the attack boost, plus additional defense boost up to 59%. The less HP remaining, the greater the defense boost. At the start of every turn, plus 1 key, and attack and defense plus 10% up to a maximum of 59%. Perform a guaranteed critical hit when HP is 59% or below once only. That is a long passive skill, first of all. So, taking all these numbers into consideration here, he gives himself attack and defense 77 right off the bat, right? He gets the attack boost if he has more HP, and he gets the defense boost if he has less HP, which I think is really interesting. Is there another card that has that mechanic?
I don't think so. I think he's the first.
Oh. Nah, but... Wow, I can't believe I was about to say LR Bojack is irrelevant considering my history with him. Wow, just pulled him and he's already off the shelf. But anyway. No, so very cool, very interesting passive there. And the +1 key as well is going to be disgusting. Plus that extra 10% every turn and then the critical hit chance. Just an amazing card. And he does have an active skill, which is kind of surprising, to be honest. I didn't think they'd introduce another one so soon. But active skill is Burst Through. And the voice acting for it is fantastic. They killed it on this one. Conditions able to be activated when when HP is 59% or below once only. Ability causes ultimate damage to the enemy, which is the new modifier, as we know. Links, Kamehameha, Guidance to the Dragon Balls, All in the Family, The Innocents, Incredible Adventure, Turtle School, and Fierce Battle. Categories are Youth, Pure Saiyans, Goku's Lineage, Dragon Ball Seekers, Low Class Warrior, which is kind of interesting they gave him that, and Dragon Ball Saga. So very cool. A
fun thing to keep in mind. Sorry to interrupt, but
no, go ahead. I'm going to take off my coat while you're talking.
Since he has to perform a guaranteed critical when HP is 59% or below, and since his active skill is the same restriction, if you use his active skill once you hit below 59% HP, his active skill will automatically crit.
That's pretty gross.
Yeah, so keep that in mind.
That is very gross. All right, moving on, though. Also, it looks like my just posted the OST. Cool. So there's that for you in the description. All right, so we have Piccolo Daimao. Not going to make the mistake and say it again. King of the Evil World. I love it. Leader skill, Dragon Ball category, key +3, HP attack and defense plus 120%. Definitely not bad. And LR Broly, Eat Your Heart Out, STR, extreme, key +3, HP attack and defense plus 90%. Super attack, explosive Daimao Wave, causes supreme damage to the enemy and greatly lowers attack. Passive, terrifying full power, own defense plus 100%. Key +3, and attack plus 200%. 200 for 5 turns from the start of battle. And then key +2, attack plus 120% after 6 turns from the start of battle. My man is wilded out here, bro.
He's really good.
Yeah, he's really good. And keep in mind, this is not a Dokkan Fest card, so this will be added into the general pool. Whew, that's a good card. Links, Thirst for Conquest. Daimao, strength and unity. I hope Daimao is actually what that means in Japanese. I'm not just saying that wrong. But anyway, guidance of the Dragon Balls, Nightmare, and Fierce Battle. Interesting that he has Fierce Battle. I guess that makes sense because he awakens from a Dokkan event, but that he's not like a Dokkan.
Also, there is a thing.
A thing?
Yeah, Garesh missed a link here. He also has the Incredible Adventure.
Oh, okay, cool. And then he is on categories as Namekian, which is kind of interesting that that's getting a little bit of a boost. Resi Warriors and Dragon Ball Saga. By the way, we're not going over the essays because they're all in the same video.
Also, we'll keep in mind, this Piccolo at TUR, he's the young one. At SSR, he's the old one, so you can run them together if you really wanted to.
Nice. I like it.
And that can make a pretty BC rotation, I will admit.
All right, so I'm going to keep in mind with this card, we'll pop back over to the Dokkan Twitter. Again, like I mentioned before, this is technically a Master Roshi, not a, why can't I think of what he's called when he has a disguise?
Jackie Chan.
Thank you. He's not technically a Jackie Chan, so you can run him with Jackie Chan, which is kind of nice. All right. Master Roshi, Illusionary Ritual, Leader Skill, Dragon Ball Saga, Ki +3, HP Attack and Defense +120%, and LR Black, don't eat your heart out, because, wait, actually, well, kinda, I mean, it's super put tight, but you get my point. Anyway, though, very interesting that both the Piccolo Daimao and the Master Roshi both give that 120 to Dragon Ball Saga. Very interesting. I kind of like that, to be honest. All right, Super Attack, the Mafuba, or the Evil Containment Wave, causes supreme damage to the enemy and seal Super Attack. Of course, you know, it's a Mafuba, why would it not? Passive, Shine, Embracing Power. Thankfully, YouTube doesn't know Japanese yet. Own defense +150%. Attack +628. What? All right. So this is kind of counterintuitive, though. Then it's -100% defense. So why not just give him 50 defense? If you're just going to give him 150.
That's only for the one attack, though.
It's stupid. Anyway.
Because how it works is the 150% is at the start of turn for defense. And then when he super attacks, he gets the other boost. It's like LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Still silly.
You're silly.
I mean, you're not wrong. But anyway. Perform a guaranteed critical hit when performing a super attack once only. The attacked enemy and this unit will both be stunned, guaranteed, as a result of the super attack. That is wild, bro. Obviously, it makes sense in the context of the show. You know, he couldn't, like, you know, do anything after use the Mafuba because it was, you know, such a powerful move. And obviously the enemy is contained with the Mafuba. So very, very interesting. I don't think there's a card like this, to be honest.
He's gonna be busted for punching the punching bag event.
He certainly will be, considering he is a one and go. But very cool card, nonetheless. I really like it. Links are Turtle School, Infighter, Supreme Warrior, Brainiacs, World Tournament Champ, The Incredible Adventure, and Fierce Battle. And categories are Dragon Ball Saga. Maybe we'll get an old people category someday, and he'll be on that. But anyway, moving on from all of that, let's take a look at the super attacks. And they are quite good. Let me, here, real quick, let me pop the sound on for y'all, because y'all need to hear this magic right here. Alright, might be a little bit quiet, but should be okay. Turn it up a little bit for you. There you go. Hopefully you can hear it. If not, of course, the links to everything will be in the description below, as per usual, so you can go check it out yourself. Why are you loading? There we go. So this is a super attack, which I was a little bit scared they weren't going to do the punch, but they do. Don't worry. This is the bending Kamehameha. Very cool. Love that super attack. Here's the Piccolo Daimao. This one is really good too. I love the way that they cut this. It's very nice. They have the, like, yeah, that. Oh, it's so dope. Okay. So yeah, very nice super attack there. They've been really doing a good job with these lately. It's so cool. It's so cool. And there it is. That's his active skill. So cool, bro. That is absolutely incredible. That might be, I don't know, that's definitely a contender for one of the best supers in the game. That's fantastic. Ooh, man. Rush every time I watch it. Gotta love it. But yeah, so that's the super attacks for all the new cards there. Very cool. Let's take a look or I was going to say moving on and look at it at the same time. But let's move on and take a look at the youth category and the Dragon Ball category. So the youth category, aka according to DBZ Space, the teenage girl category.
Let's go. Best category.
I didn't know Oob was a teenage girl, but you know, moving on. Obviously, Goku is the leader for the category. Basically, it's all the characters you would assume. Kind of interesting that the technically teen Gohan, even though he's like 12, but you know, like they consider what's, you know, LR Gohan, which funny enough, he's right there, is technically teen Gohan, even though he's 12 in that scene. They consider them in the youth category, which I guess that makes sense. You know, I mean, if it's just like youth, but pretty much everybody that you could assume, everyone who's a kid. And something interesting is that Gotenks is in the category. So that means that this category already has a very large buff, considering that EZA Gotenks is going to be a thing, and Fizz Tanks is on the category as well. And Arale now has another category under her belt as well, which is very cool. Very good to see Arale cards getting some love. Love that. Goten and Trunks has an LR on there too, which is cool. So lots of cool cards. I also like that they put Tapion's little bro on there too. That's very nice. But yeah, so basically all the kid cards. This team isn't that bad. I know like you think like a youth category, like it's okay. But like between the Goku, you know, there's some solid cards on this category. I mean, LRB Pan is on here as well. So very solid category, to be honest. So nice. Very cool. Then we move on to the Dragon Ball category, which, I mean, it's just what you expect. It's literally every character from Dragon Ball is on the category. So, you know what else this means too? Unfortunately, it's not, AGL, you know, oofed Yamcha, but it is the Tech Yamcha is on a category that has a big leader skill. So that'll be kind of fun to mess around with. So very cool there. But yeah, so basically everything that you'd expect, every character from Dragon Ball is on the category, which is cool. LR Yamcha as well has a better category, so it'll be cool to see him on this. I love that they're giving some love to Superman and, or whatever his name is. I can never get it right. And Arale's friend. So yeah, this category isn't too bad either. Obviously, the leader skill will really help. These new 3 cards that they introduced are like very solid. I'd say they're probably staples on the team. You know, there's definitely some other pretty decent units on the category, but I think it'll definitely need to be built up over time. Because I mean, like, you know, there's like a few really good ones, but then the rest of them are kind of like, like there's a lot of SRs and rares on the category. But I am very happy that they added it into the game because I know a lot of people wanted a Dragon Ball category, and you know, glad we finally have one. Last thing that we got here, this was just the announcement from earlier today. I didn't go over it because I was busy at the time that it came out, but I figured I'd just throw it in here. This is where all this stuff was like originally announced, but we didn't have the details for it. So real quick, this is just missions. You can, you know, click on that in the description if you want. This is, you know, just a login bonus. Interesting, by the way, that Kid Oob is on the art because you can't obtain him right now. So that's kind of interesting. There's the official Arale announcement there with Goku for the LR. But then the upcoming campaign. So as you can see, here's the Goku and the Roshi and the Piccolo. Obviously a Dokkan Fest banner, which is pretty cool. Login bonus. This is the youth category banner. Kind of cool that they put Gotenks right on the banner. Oh, there is a Dragonstone sale. How did I not see that before? I thought there wasn't one. Okay, well, there's actually a super Dragonstone sale going on for this. So that's pretty cool. I actually didn't think they were going to do one. At this point, they pretty much do a Dragonstone sale for every, like, Dokkan Fest. I can't remember the last time they didn't have one. Because I know in the, like, way back in the past, there were some times where there's no sales at all. And that was kind of rough. But I think they mostly do at least, like, a regular sale for this. Interesting that they're doing a super sale, though. There is the event, by the way. And then the new story event for the Goku and Arale LR. They're bringing back the other 2 story events to get the SSR and the TUR. Raditz event coming back. The Learn How to Fly event is coming back. And then, as I mentioned earlier, if you didn't know, Tech Gotenks is getting an EZA. He's going to be straight busted, bro. He's going to be really good. We don't know what he does yet, but I assume he'll be very good. Kid Boo's on that banner, which go away, please. Then we have a Yo Son Goku and Friends Return, Bio Broly, and then we also have the Ghost Tanks event, which is pretty cool that that's here as well. And then the Ghost Tanks, or now I'm getting them confused, the Go Tanks event. These are here, by the way, because, you know, youth category shenanigans, as well as the Super Saiyan 3 Go Tanks Easy A. Something else that's really cool, though, is that there's going to be another world tournament, funny enough, the day before my birthday, so that's kind of cool, and it'll be on my birthday as well. I guess we'll probably be... Oh, I was going to do a birthday stream that day. Dang it, Dokkan. I mean, the guy world tournament instead. But anyway, this was actually data mined a hot minute ago, that there's going to be a new Goku Black card. And so as you can see, he is going to be the prize reward. Hopefully, I don't know. It's going to be kind of hard to compete with, you know, in Goku Black isn't the best, but it's going to be kind of hard to compete with him if, you know, they just name him as the same as him, which I assume they will. So hopefully he's pretty good. You know, otherwise, you know, you'll probably just want to grab the one copy and then dip for that. And then we, of course, have, funny enough, the 2 Dragon Ball events that always come back, of course, have to come back for this. At least it's appropriate for this one. Whew! But that is it for today, my friends. That is all the translations as well. That's everything that Dokkan Twitter has tweeted. Of course, links to all of this stuff will be in the description. Shout out, of course, by the way, to the GOAT, Goresh. Shameless plug, we actually just had him on the podcast for an interview yesterday, so if you haven't seen that yet, definitely go check it out if you want to hear what this translating legend, you know, sounds like and what he has to say about Dokkan. But other than that, that is going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want news as soon as it happens, definitely go join the link in the description to my Discord server. There is a Dokkan news channel, and me and my mods are on that news as soon as it comes out. I put a lot of stuff in there that I feel like doesn't rise to the surface as often, so it's definitely a good place to be. And the server is obviously popping as well. But anyway, catch you guys in the next one. Toya, you've been breathing real heavy there for the past like 20 minutes. You got anything else you want to add?
I'm the best mod.
And with that,
I don't post news, but I'm the best mod.
All right, we're ending the video there. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Sorry, bye-bye.